Alright, folks, welcome back. Climinteedus versus Phoenix. As we can see on the screen, we got a double thief forced. Always great fun. I'm working on the music as we speak. Temper and Fast pulled out of Black level 1. Also saw a lock there. That's great level 1 magic. Fade and Heal 3 and Invis 2 out of level 1 white. That is going to make deciding what we put on our red mage very difficult. Alright, hopefully we have some sound on the stream now. It appears that way on my side. Alright, as our runners head into Toph, I also forgot to start the timer again, but that is a quick fix here. Alright, everything should be all synced up now and ready to go. Alright. Phoenix pulling into Garland. Some blur things we've got going here. Don't mind the Sage on Phoenix's side. We do not actually have Sage. Red Mage comes with heal magic. As we see the crown and the chime being pulled off the king and the princess. And that thief also comes with plus legendary sword. So that'll be nice. We don't necessarily need to find that tail. We've seen a lot of the good magic already. Phoenix making our way on over to Provoca. Climinteedus taking... I don't know if this is a fight. Okay, we were trying to get to the princess and everything stopped us. Picking up our crown and chime as well. Yeah, double forced thief. Is that life at white level 2? Life, lamp, and wall, all at level 2. I kind of feel like we're going to grab that. Yep, we are grabbing that second red mage. Double thief, double red on Phoenix's side. Level 1 magic, level 2 magic, all too powerful. Legendary swords plus clean magic? No, heal magic. So we do have a life spell on both of those red mages as well, hanging out down at level 8. Oh, double feature? We're gonna have like another 2, maybe a third match after this. Not quite sure yet. But yeah, no problem. I've been enjoying doing this. Did solo comms the other day and I enjoyed it very much. So, Canoe, pulled from Bicky. Can get us heading down to Volcano. Houses are pretty cheap as well, $9.81. It's nice to see. We are going to take a peep into the armory shop. Chain plus 5. We are grabbing those for those red mages. That is basically endgame armor for those red mages. We're going to hope that the thieves can just dodge, but we have enough life spells. We can just pick them back up if we need to. Climinteedus also grabbing getting the canoe off of Bicky and the pirates. Phoenix opting to head back towards the left. We're going to turn that crown in and see what that crown becomes. Possibly going to take a little stop into Canary to get level 1 spells for our red mage. Does appear where we're heading. Level 1 spells were also really nice. Kind of hard to decide what we want. Fade, Heal 3. Heal 3 is out of our wheel grasp, and so is Invis 2, which is kind of sad. But Temper, Fast, and Fade, all level 1. I think we're set to go. Life at level 2. I missed what level 2 Black Magic was. Looked like Clim also picked up a second Red Mage. Makes sense with the spells that we have so early on. Fill out the party. We have most of the spells that we want and we need. Clim forgetting we have the canoe, that we can take the little shortcut into Matoya. But we also don't generally have the canoe this early. Finding an ice +4 out of the boxes there, a little bit of money. Phoenix checking the 2 chests inside of Dwarf Cave on the way down. We get a shard for our adventure in. Gonna go say hi to Astos. Hopefully Astos cooperates with us. And we are gonna get a ship pulled from Astos. Fade coming out. 2 fades. Astos says, "You're tickling me. Please stop." And Astos is down. Alright. We are going to have to hopefully find some kind of progression of a shop or head on over to Volcano. Looked like another early encounter off the hard reset there on Phoenix's side. Oh yes, Crescent too. We do have a free item from Crescent and possibly the shop there. Nuke coming out at level 3 Black Magic. What is this magic? Level 3 White having Ruse. It's okay. Maybe we'll grab that. Maybe not. Level 4 White Magic. Harm 4, that's not going to be helpful for our Red Mage. And level 4 Black, we are finding Saber and Quad X, only things of note there. But level 1 through 3 Magic was pretty stacked. So we do have Life at level 2, and I believe we have at least one... I think we should have Life, maybe Life 2 on level 8 with Heal Magic. I don't remember if we can get Life 2 or not with Heal Magic, but I know we will get at least Life. Phoenix heading on over to the Crescent area as Clem is taking on Astos to get our ship. Phoenix, yep, okay, we are heading. I thought we saw us go a little bit further north there, but we are going to head into Crescent, talk to the sages, see what they have. Not even bothering with magic. Probably don't need any more magic at this point. And the sages have the rod. River of Melman coming into play. Potentially. We'll see what Volcano has in store for us. This is indeed a fun party. Double thief, double red. And the thieves come with legendary swords, so tail not required. Still hoping to see... I don't think we've seen Cure 4. I should probably pull the magic up, but I don't have enough screen space for that. You'd think 3 screens would be enough to do all this, but I feel like I need a 4th screen somewhere. Anyway, Phoenix heading on into Volcano. Oh, there was also Brack at level 4 Black Magic. Looks like we're going to pick that up on Clem's side. Brack is nice to have. We can do some Brack strats with Kraken and Tia later. Maybe we're going to get forced into that early. Phoenix thinking about heading into the Ice Cave and remembering, oh yeah, we don't need to go into Ice Cave. Ice Cave is not incentivized. It's also a nasty place. Death Touch sorcerers exist. We do have Vanilla Touch for these tournament flags. Not something we want to be dealing with. Muscle memory, yeah, believe me, I understand that. Remembering before we get too far, though. Alright, Phoenix diving into Volcano. Let's see what we have in store in the armory. Opting to fade the free chest. Heading straight into the armory. No marked boxes in the armory. That feels sad. So far, nothing much of note. We do find a pro ring. We find some gear that we can sell. There was a light axe in there, but doesn't really do much for us. Cannot equip that with the thieves, and not going to deal much damage unless we find some undead creatures. Alright, Clim pulling the rod off of these sages. Opting to delete the hint sage for not giving us a hint. Intentional? Who knows? Is question in chat just got here, is there a blur that makes 2 red mages early? Not necessarily. It's more so level 1 and 2 magic were stacked, and the red mage was in Provoca, so we went ahead and grabbed a second one. Level 3 also has nuke. We have fast temper, and I don't even remember what the other one was. Life, I think. Like, we got a lot of good magic early. Forced double thief, of course. But the thieves do come with legendary swords. Alright, Clim now into the Volcano Armory. Gonna find out that Volcano Armory is quite sad for us today. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was, I'm gonna have to pull it up because I'm curious now. That one, yeah, that's the one we want. It was Fade at level 1. There's also Invis 2 and Heal 3 that are blocked by the red mages. But we got Temper and Fast at level 1 as well. Life and Lamp and Wall were at level 2. And then we got Nuke at level 3. As well as Brack Quad X were at level 4. Don't believe we've checked level 6 magic yet. Looks like while I was looking at that, we pulled the Ruby on Phoenix's side. So River to Melmond is definitely where we're heading. River to Melmond being a map edit for round of 32. I believe it's also round of 16, and then after that we have more map edits being turned on. Zombie detail on the Agamas. That is quite fascinating. Fate is going to make short work of them. It's going to be some nice early experience. We'll see if Phoenix decides to skip on out of here or make the attempt to take on Carry. Early Carry is a little scary. Carry is scary. Looks like we are heading that direction, though. We do have Fade. We do have Nuke. More than likely, we feel safe being able to take Carry out here. Taking more zombies, checking for... Oh, we're grabbing this marked box. Not often I see this box being a marked chest. I don't know if it's actually even worth checking at this point. Having to get through 2 encounters as well. Gonna give us some more experience. Another shard. Opting to run from the zombies this time. Are we walking out? Are we going to say hi? Life and heal 2 is what comes with the red mage. With that heal magic blessing. That is what we got on the table today. So we have lots of life to go around. Phoenix pulling into carry. We are going to fast one of the thieves and nuke with the other red mage. Fast does land. We're gonna nuke. One thief down. A high roll out of nuke, 380. Another high roll for 390. And carry is down on Phoenix's side. Early carry play ends up turning out to be a good play. Yeah, those were very high rolled nukes. I think 400 is as high as it rolls. So getting a 380 and a 390 probably feels really good. We did have a couple fade casts to back up just in case they didn't quite do what we wanted them to do. But pulled through, and now we get to see everybody's favorite map edit, River to Melmond. Which I still have yet to see come up in a practice. But I've seen it in almost every seat this week, I think. Oh, Phoenix getting a little lost. Looks like Clim is deciding to go ahead and walk this out. We don't feel very safe going to carry. As I said, carry is scary, especially this early. And if we need those shards from carry later on, it's a quick 60 to 90 second run back on down. So it's not anything we need to worry about. Phoenix opting to leave the second thief down for now. Potentially just going to go with the 3-man for a little while. Try to funnel some more of that experience onto the first thief. Potentially use the other one as a punching bag later on. Alright, talk to the Titan. We're going to head and see what Titan Trove has for us. And it is the slab. That is not going to be very useful for us right now. Although we can translate it on our way back to the ship. Looks like 2 quick encounters off the hard reset. And then a pretty decent hero run after. Sarda holds the adamant. Back through the river system we go. To turn the adamant into the dwarves. Looks like Clim was over there where the canal would normally be through. We reset back into the river system to head back to check the shop. Maybe we feel a little lost, thinking maybe we missed something here. We're going to head back to Provoca and check out this shop as well. Phoenix opting to dive Earth. Makes sense. We're already on the continent. We might as well because we have the rod. Let's just go ahead. We are going to check the tiles over here. We've got trolls and imps. Neither one of those tiles are worth our time right now. Clim double checking. We didn't forget the Bicky item. It happens. We're also making sure that we stock up on all of our magic. Make sure both of those red mages are fully loaded. And a ribbon pulled out of the 3 chests behind the spike tile in Earth. That is a nice find early on. Stick that on one of those red mages and we're going to have a full party most of the time here. And a Bane Sword pulled out as well. Bane Sword is also going to be very nice. 2 Brat Casters and a Bane Sword, probably able to take down Kraken 1 and Tia 1 very quickly. Insta-kill strats are probably my favorite. When they work, it feels great. When they don't, oh well, we gambled. Clim taking a moment, staring down at these Kaizokus, possibly trying to figure out what maybe we forgot in here. I think maybe we've forgotten about the River to Melmond. We're going to go back and check the king and the princess. Yeah, River to Melmond not coming into play very often. Probably not on your mind, but it looks like we are heading that direction. Meanwhile, Phoenix, I'm going to make our way into the the vampire's room. Going to say goodbye to the vampire. Phoenix through the rod plate. Let's see what kind of incentive item we have here. So far just a shard. Not a whole lot of gear. Checking the spike tile. Just ogres and creeps. Not something we want to see. Fade making short work the fun dead pack. Alright, looks like Clim is heading for a pop grind. We took some equipment off of the red mages. Looks like we're going to drop them down, power up these thieves. For those that don't know, Clim is a solo thief enthusiast. Very good with the solo thief strats. I don't know if that's the plan here, or if, as Rex pointed out in chat, if we are going to go ahead and grab lockpicking early to see what Canary Castle holds. Potentially what we're going for. Maybe we're also just taking a pop grind to kind of clear our head and see what maybe we could have missed along the way. What did Clem miss? River to Melman. Yeah. We've checked everything. We went back and double checked everything, and we are uncertain of what we have missed. So we are opting to take a pop grind just to try to see. Like I said, maybe we're going to go ahead and take a pop grind, clear our head, power up one of these thieves at least, get lockpicking turned on. Maybe we've remembered we have that. We can check Canaria locked and see if there's anything worth it in there. But Phoenix did manage to pull the floater out of Earth in Lich's closet, and we are on to the speed bump. And we are through the speed bump. Alright, Phoenix, remember we did pick up that slab over there in Titan's Trove. We were translating our slab as we head on back to the ship to pick up our airboat. Airboat, best boat. Alright, Clem has had enough. We are leaving the pop grind. We are going to make a play into Ice Cave now. This is interesting. Phoenix making our way into Cardia. Finding more zombie dragons. Of course, Nuke is going to make quick short work of these. Alright, Clem not even saving inside or outside of Ice Cave. We're just diving straight down. And the tail being pulled out of Cardia. As I said, tail not necessarily required. We have fast, we have temper, we have life, and we have legendary swords for the thieves. But the tail, just adding insult to injury for the seed. Will allow those red mages to learn a couple more slots of magic. Although I don't know how much more magic we're going to be looking at. We have found pretty much everything we want. I think the only thing we could really potentially want at this point is Life 2 and Cure 4. Oh yeah, good point from chat. Solario mentioning the thief can wear some better armor when we promote. I mean, the thief's not going to get hit, right? The thief's pretty dodgy. We can just evade all those hits. Alright, Clem checking this. Spike tiles down here in Ice Cave. Yeah, I mean, that starting 80 agility on the thief is pretty sick. Alright, Phoenix heading into Bahamut. We're going to go ahead and promote. Probably going to start looking in the shops for some kind of item. The only other place we have access to at this point is Ordeals. We are about level 20 as well, and we have life spells, so Ordeals isn't as scary. Sorcerers with Death Touch are always scary, but where we're at on Phoenix's side, it probably feels a lot more comfortable. We are skipping past it to head on over to Gaia. Maybe we're going to turn the slab in at Lefane, pick up some magic. Looks like that's where we're heading now. Wizards with Frost on Clem's side. That's annoying. And there's a wipe. That feels bad. Alright, we're at level 13 on Clem's side. We are trying to figure out still what's going on over here. Phoenix pulling the canal off of the slab. What a womp of an item. I do appreciate with airboat where canal can just end up. It is some pretty funny stuff. We're going to stock up on spells for our ninjas. Our white ninjas can learn levels 1 through 4 white magic. There is Cure 4 and Life 2 at level 5. Did we skip that? Did we not purchase that? Maybe we're going to check and see what... Oh, is it white locked? Oh, that's a bummer. I think we can learn Cure 4 at least, though. And I hope we picked it up. Cure 4 Red Mage learnable. Okay. I thought it was. I thought it was in slot 1, and I thought that was a learnable slot. I don't really remember Red Mage unlearnable slots. I think 1 and 3 is... Levels 1 and 3 is slots 1 and 3, if I remember right. And then level 4 is not slot 3. Or something along those lines. I don't know. I just looked for the hands being raised. Phoenix finding the Oxyale in Gaia. Probably gonna head on over here and see what the robot has for us. Head on down to visit the mermaids. Oh no, we can't visit the mermaids yet. We don't have a key. Although I do think we are almost at level 22 on Phoenix's side with those thieves, which means we will have lockpicking activated. Levels 1, 3, and 4 are all slots 1 and 3. But Red Wizard gets level 1 slot 4 and level 4 slot 4. Okay. I can't remember if it was level 2, if it was slot 2 or slot 4 that they were able to pick up with as a Red Wizard. I'm trying to remember. Is it Harm Magic that's in those slots, maybe? Or is it like Ruse or something? I don't remember. Vanilla Magic. Power Bonk being picked up from the robot. That's a nice find. But that does mean that our progression lies inside of Ordeals. Perhaps Phoenix is going to take a few more levels here just to push that thief over the edge of getting level 22. Activate lockpicking. Does feel bad having to walk this out. We have not seen Warper exit yet out of any magic. It's not the worst thing in the world when you have a thief leading the party, but still not the fastest thing. I don't believe Phoenix has turned in the Adamant yet either, so we do have that still. Unless I completely missed that turn in. I'm trying to remember possibly where we're heading now. Yes, that is where we are heading now. Okay, good. I didn't miss it. And it's our bottle. Back to Gaia we go. Either we are not level 22 yet, or we have forgotten about thief lockpicking. And I haven't been able to catch the menu screen to know for sure. I do know I saw level 20 at some point recently. Level 19. Okay, so we still need a few more. Defense sword being picked up off the ferry. So, Ordeals does have the progression. Yeah, airboat is fantastic for maneuvering around the map. It makes getting to Ordeals so much better. We can just park at the river right outside of Ordeals and just head on in. I think airboat needs to become a standard flag. That's just me personally. I think it's a fun flag. Alright, Phoenix making our way through the Ordeals maze. Here comes our Death Touch sorcerers that no one likes to see. Clem is taking a grind on these fires. Spike tile down where the vanilla floater chest is. And ice cave. It's a 3 or 4 pack of fires each time. So it's a decent amount of experience. Probably trying to get to level 22. I don't know if that was a misstep or if that was intended to get out. Maybe we're happy where we're at on our levels now. Alright, looks like Clem is heading on out of Ice Cave. And it is the herb being pulled out of Ordeals. We're going to exit Ordeals and take a quick trip to the north to talk to the Elf Prince. Clem did manage to find a few shards down in ice. Up to a 6 count now. I believe we went in with 2. We are leaving the river system now. Maybe we have remembered where we are heading at this point. And the herb turning into the TNT. Do you want to buy a fetch chain? Alright, we're back to the pop grind. Back to the pop grind on Clem's side. We're going to push that thief just over the edge to get level 22. And Phoenix pulling the cube off the TNT. Going to allow us to get into Sky Palace. We can see if Sky provides. Walking past the Her Grey Dwarf. Not stopping to say hi or goodbye. Too focused on saving those frames today. Alright, looks like we got 3 marked boxes down here in Mirage 1. That'll put us at about 18 shards for Phoenix. Looks like Clem is hard resetting, forcing the 4 giant tiles over there to limit our time over here on the pop grind. And that was a dragon armor pulled on Phoenix's side. Dragon armor not going to be useful for us with a double ninja, double red wizard party. And if I had to guess, I think we're going to probably see the key or the crystal being pulled out of Sky here. At some point when we can make our way into Sky and we can find the boxes that we need. I was barely able to catch level 21 on Clem's side. We'll see if we stop here level 22 and head on to Canary Lock to see what that is. If I had to guess, Canary Lock is going to be our loot today. There is a ribbon, another ribbon being pulled on Phoenix's side in the greater than less than checks on Mirage 2. And a flame armor +5, that is a decent bit of gear. That'll help our ninja survive a little bit more. Thor hammer is also okay. Having some AoE caster for our ninja. Not the worst thing in the world, but at this point, I don't think it's going to do us too much good. Alright, Phoenix on to the sky floors. Opting to check the Bane chest first. Bane sword chest has no X on it. We are going to go ahead and skip that. Continue moving on. Still no marked boxes. And Clem leaving the pop grind location. I believe we have hit level 22 on that one of those thieves. Vorpal +5 pulled from Phoenix. Vorpal +5 is indeed a sword. Immediately equipping that to the ninja. Alright, Clem picking up pro rings for the party. You'll see here where Clem heads after this. If I had to bet, we are heading into Canary Castle to see what this locked item is. Just to note too that using thief lockpicking is not considered to be in logic. And that is an unmarked chest. That means that is going to be our X-Cow. Which we can equip because we do have legendary swords. So we are going to go ahead and keep that. Phoenix still looking for marked boxes in Sky. Sky hiding that key item very well today. White shirt is a great find, being pulled out of the Dwarven Armory on Clem's side. And we have about 3 shard boxes down here. Sky is not providing us with shards like we want. Sky is a sad place to be at right now. And a Rue Stick also being pulled out of the Dwarven Armory. Ooh, chest with those wizards with frost. We'll see if we can get out of this fight a lot quicker than we did before. We are opting to run and cast nukes. Oh, also having squint does not feel good. And the crystal finally being found in Sky 3 greed chests. Phoenix on the way through to head to Tia. Looks like we are heading left, up, up. Also the incorrect direction. Remember, right, down, right is the only correct path. Yeah, I would think Crystal the Key is where we're at this point, and then the loot is going to be hiding down in Sea Shrine. I think that is the only things we have left. It's possible that I missed something, but I think we have seen everything else at this point. I do recall seeing a defense sword, a power bonk, and the X-Cal. Yeah, Bubble's liking to hold on to that loot quite a bit. It's for all those times that we have spent carbonating her and her friends. She's getting our vengeance by holding on to it. Phoenix almost taking a full party wipe on Tia 1, but we do have life. We are going to heal up before we take a single step. Remembering that it is not safe to come through there with a single party member. So we are opting to heal up before we move on. Alright, we're going to go turn in that crystal, get our key, and find out we don't actually need the key. Not remembering Thief Lockpicking is turned on. Alright, I think Clem has finally found the flag. Probably does not feel good about this. We are staring intensely at Melmond, glaring very hard. Alright, Phoenix on their way down to visit Bubbles. We have deduced that the loot should be at this location. Clem picking up the slab out of Titans. Gonna head on over and visit Sarda. Looks like we are still searching for a few shards on Phoenix's side. I can't imagine we are in need of too many more at this point. I feel like the last time I saw it, yeah, we are at 4 shards and a loot to go. There's our Adamant from Sarda for Clim. Does Legendary hold the loot today? We'll find out once we get past these annoying sea snakes. Just another shard. Bubbles not hiding the loot. I did see an X on the vanilla incentive chest here. Let's see if we can pull the loot off the slab box. And Clem making their way into Earth Cave. And there it is, the loot being pulled out of the slab chest. Phoenix needing 2 more shards, but only having the 1 fiend left. Let's see if we decide just to take on Kraken knowing we have 2 shards there, or if we're going to try to hunt them down on our way over to visit Kraken. Maybe we'll leave here and go look for shards elsewhere. So far, no shards in the sea hallway. We're going to check the room before Kraken and just say no, we're just going to go fight Kraken. Kraken having known shards, we can get our go mode here and head on into over here. Clem saying hi to speed bump number 1. Vampire deciding to cast damage poison. Does a little bit of damage. We'll make it through. Alright, and Phoenix through. Lighting all the orbs today. Heading south straight away and east. We are likely heading straight for Topher. I don't think we're going to maybe make a stop in to stock up on heal pots. Nope, a quick save at the inn, and we're off. I think we ran out of houses at some point here. Yes, no houses. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, Phoenix through the loot plate at 54-57. Heading on in to visit Lich 2. Not so much of a speed bump as it is a landmine. I wish I can remember who said that. I would love to be able to quote. I give you credit to the quote. But I found it very funny whenever I read that the first time. Lich 2 doing Lich 2 things. Sending out nuke first. Party is all standing still up. 10 hits. 1700 damage coming out from that ninja with the Vorpal. We are through Lich 2. Some quick Cure 4 magic to bring the party back up to life, full life. head on in to visit Carry 2. Fast and Temper. Coming out 9 hits for 923 on Carry 2. One more swing and Carry is down. Oh, looks like we're wielding the X-Cal now. My bad. Makes more sense to use the X-Cal. We did remember we have Legendary Swords turned on. Alright, and Clim is also pulling into Lich 1, having pulled the floater out of his closet. Defense and Fast coming out onto that ninja. 3 Tempers and a swing. Maybe that is the Vorpal. I'm going to have to pay very close attention to the swing. Nuke coming out. 2 nukes coming out. That is the X-Cal. 6 hits for 833. That last hit didn't look like the X-Cal. It looked more like a swing from the Vorpal. But Phoenix threw Kraken 2 onto Tia 2 now. Fast and Temper coming out. You're going to power up, throwing at a Ruse stack, just for safety. More Tempers coming out. Tia 2 casting Thunder. Ninja swing 6 hits for 956. Bane coming out, taking out one of our red mages, but 10 hits for 1551. Tia 2 down, picking up the red mage. Full heal on the party as we make our way onto Chaos's floor. Alright, we're going to cast Wall on one of our red mages. Crack comes out from Chaos. Wall likely helped save us there. Fast being cast. Now we're going to go ahead and throw some Tempers out. Ninja continuing to cast Ruse. Chaos casting Ice 3. More Tempers coming out. Swing from the ninja. It seems we are still equipped with the X-Cal. We have faded the Vorpal. Vorpal doesn't do damage anyway. A nuke coming out from one of the red mages. More Tempers. More swings coming out. We're going to Cure 4. Make sure that our ninja stays up. There's 7 hits for 1000 damage. Swirl coming out from Chaos. Another red mage down. Big roll from Nuke. 300 damage and 5 hits for 955. That is Chaos down. GG's to Phoenix. With an official race time of 59 minutes and 27 seconds. I always forget to swap my swords too whenever I get to Chaos. I'm in such a rush. The blood's flowing. It's so easy to forget. That X-Cal rolled up pretty decently though, and you have plenty of Fast and Tempers, so doesn't make much of a difference. But Phoenix moving on, or up 1 game. Clim having found their tail, going to promote. see which way Clem decides to head after this. We are looking for more things out of Cardia Isles. No shards down here. We're going to reset out. Head on over to the Oasis vendor. Checking our on-rack vendor, finding out on-rack does not hold the vendor item either. But we're going to take a quick trip to visit the robot. Lonely old robot in the back of the waterfall. Alright, Clem finding a power bonk and a few shards and a ribbon out of waterfall. I think it was a ribbon. Maybe I read that wrong. Alright, Clem leaving, heading down to probably turn in the adamant here. My memory is fading. I don't remember what was in this chest. It was the bottle. Alright, Clem heading down, check and see what the bottle turns into. We are sitting at 19 shards at the moment. We need 28 to get into Topher. Checking the shop, finding our Oxyale. And finding our defense sword, which we already have a ruse stick. But now we have a ruse item for both of our thieves. Thieves are not going to be hit. Heading on down to Lefane, turn our slab in, pick up some magic for our ninjas, newly promoted ninjas. Resetting out of the canal. Heading back on over to go ahead and dive C. I think we purchased some spells over in Lefane, so we are going to have to go back. Oh, we're pausing. And I think this is the point we are deciding to go ahead and throw the towel in. GG's to Clem for pushing through that. It does suck for getting that flag is turned on. We did what we could. We powered through as best we could. But coming up here in just another short break, we are going to have a rebroadcast of Game 1 of Osloto versus Spellzap. So stick around, stay tuned. We'll have that up for you here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Probably say on the hour, hopefully.